What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the series. Get comfortable, grab some popcorn, because part 3 is about to hit different. If you've been following along, you know we're not dealing with the Goku who smiles, powers down, and goes home to eat Chi-Chi's cooking. We're dealing with a Goku who has been locked into Super Saiyan 3 for years. A walking natural disaster. A golden Neanderthal god who can't even hug his own wife without throwing her across the yard with static discharge. At the end of part 2, Goku obliterated Fat Buu with the Dragon Fist and then immediately left. Not because his time was up, because he realized that his existence on Earth was a threat to everything he loved. He cracked the planet's crust just by throwing punches. So where does a warrior go when he's too powerful for his own home? He goes into exile. The years between Buu and Battle of Gods are lonely ones. Goku stays dead. He trains in the far reaches of Otherworld, in sectors so remote that even King Kai's telepathy struggles to reach him. He spars with ancient warriors, beings who died millennia ago, fighters whose names have been forgotten by the living world. But he doesn't visit Earth. Not really. Oh, he comes back sometimes. Baba arranges brief passes, usually at Chi-Chi's insistence. But these visits are painful for everyone involved. Picture this. Goku materializes in the mountains, far from any village. Chi-Chi hikes up to meet him, wrapped in a heavy coat because the altitude is freezing. Goku is hovering 3 feet off the ground, his massive golden mane whipping in the wind. Sparks are dancing across his skin like fireflies made of lightning. They can't touch. They sit across from each other on opposite rocks, a 10-foot gap between them. Chi-Chi talks about Goten's school, about Gohan's wedding to Videl, about the little things that make up a life. Goku listens, nodding, making comments. But his voice is still that dual-layered rumble, part man, part beast. His eyebrowless face struggles to show the softness he feels inside. "I miss you," Chi-Chi says quietly, tears freezing on her cheeks. "I miss you too," Goku replies. He reaches out instinctively, then stops himself. The last time he tried to touch her, she was in bed for a week with electrical burns. "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." Gohan visits sometimes. He tells Goku about his life, about Videl. Goku listens from a safe distance, nodding, asking questions he already knows the answers to just to hear his son's voice. Goten is 11 now, almost 12. He's made a kind of peace with having an absent father. Sort of. The resentment is there, buried under forced smiles, but it's there. He's old enough to understand why his dad can't come home, but too young to fully accept it. Goku trains alone. He pushes Super Saiyan 3 to its absolute limit. But here's the tragedy. He's already at the ceiling. The form has nowhere else to go. It's maximum output, maximum strain, maximum isolation. He's been stuck on the final boss level of Super Saiyan evolution for over a decade, and there's no new floor to discover. Until the God of Destruction wakes up. Beerus opens his eyes after a 39-year nap. He's had a dream, a prophecy, a vision of a warrior wreathed in divine fire. The Super Saiyan God. He tracks the strongest Saiyan energy in the universe. It leads him to Otherworld, to a barren dimension on the outskirts of the North Galaxy. And there, floating in the void, is Goku. Beerus' first reaction is not impressed. "You look ridiculous," Beerus says flatly, circling the long-haired warrior. "All this energy, leaking constantly. You're like a broken pipe spraying water everywhere. Wasteful, inelegant." Goku turns to face him. Even without eyebrows, his expression hardens. "Who are you?" "I am Beerus, the God of Destruction. I dreamed of a Super Saiyan God. Tell me, are you him?" Goku looks down at his hands. The golden aura crackles. "Super Saiyan God? Never heard of it. But I'm the strongest Super Saiyan there is. If that's what you're looking for, you found him." Beerus sighs. Let's test that claim. The fight is embarrassing. Goku goes all out. He hits Beerus with everything. Combinations that would shatter planets. Techniques refined over decades of otherworldly combat. The lightning around him screams. The void itself trembles. Beerus flicks his finger. Goku is sent tumbling through dimensions, crashing through spiritual barriers like a bullet through tissue paper. He stops himself a million miles away, gasping. What the hell was that? When he makes his way back, Beerus is yawning. "Disappointing," the cat god says. "All that noise, all that leaking power, and you're still just a mortal playing at strength. You're not the warrior from my dream." Goku's pride stings. He's been the strongest for so long, untouchable even among the dead, and this purple cat just treated him like a child. "There has to be a way," Goku growls. "Tell me how to reach that level." Beerus shrugs. "Ask your Kai. The ritual exists. Whether you can perform it is another matter." The Z-Fighters gather on Earth. Dende, Piccolo, the Kais, everyone shares what they know. Old Kai eventually reveals the truth. The Super Saiyan God is achieved through a ritual. 5 Saiyans of pure heart must pour their energy into a 6th. They have enough Saiyans. Vegeta, Gohan, Goten, Trunks, and the unborn Pan within Videl. They circle Goku, who stands in the center, still crackling with Super Saiyan 3 intensity. "Are you sure about this?" Vegeta asks. Even he sounds hesitant. "We don't know what happens when divine energy meets whatever you've become." "It doesn't matter," Goku says. "I'm stuck. I've been stuck for years. If this is a chance to evolve, I'm taking it." The ritual begins. Energy flows into Goku from all sides. Red light mixes with gold. At first, nothing seems to change. His massive aura flares brighter, the lightning intensifying. Then something shifts. The gold starts to dim. The crackling electricity fades. His mane of hair begins to retract, pulling back toward his scalp. The heavy brow ridge softens. His eyebrows grow back. Everyone gasps. Goku's hair settles into its normal spiky shape, but the color is wrong. It's red. A deep, fiery crimson. His aura has become smooth, flowing like liquid fire instead of jagged lightning. He looks at his hands. They're not burning. The constant pressure he's felt for over a decade is gone, replaced by something else entirely. Something silent. The energy. Piccolo breathes. "I can't sense it anymore." "Neither can I," Krillin adds, panicking. "Goku, where did your ki go?" "It's still here," Goku says. His voice is different. Singular. Human. I can feel it, but it's quiet. God ki. Invisible to mortal senses. Refined. Controlled. Goku starts laughing. It's not the manic energy of a warrior's thrill. It's relief. Pure, overwhelming relief. Tears stream down his face and he doesn't bother hiding them. "I forgot what this felt like," he chokes out. "I forgot what it felt like to just exist." Chi-Chi pushes through the crowd. She's been watching from the sidelines, hope and fear warring in her eyes. Goku sees her. He reaches out, hesitantly at first. His hand touches her cheek. She doesn't fly backward. There's no shock, no burn, just warmth, human warmth. "Goku?" Chi-Chi whispers. "I can feel the wind again," he says, voice cracking. "I forgot what it felt like, Chi-Chi. I forgot what anything felt like." She throws herself into his arms. He catches her, holding tight, sobbing into her hair. For the first time in years, he's holding his wife, actually holding her. Gohan watches, tears in his own eyes. Goten steps forward cautiously. "Dad? Is it really you?" Goku opens one arm, pulling his younger son into the embrace. "It's me, Goten. It's really me." Even Vegeta looks away, swallowing hard. He won't admit it, but the scene hits him somewhere deep. But Beerus clears his throat. "Very touching," the god says dryly. "But I didn't come here for a family reunion. You achieved the form. Now show me if it was worth my trip." The fight with Beerus is everything the first encounter wasn't. Goku matches him blow for blow, at least for a while. The god form is elegant, precise. Every movement is efficient, every strike calculated. No wasted energy, no leaking power. They battle across the sky, shockwaves rippling through the clouds. Goku lands hits that actually make Beerus pay attention. The cat god grins, genuinely entertained for the first time in centuries. They clash above the ocean, their impacts creating tsunamis that Whis casually redirects away from populated areas. Goku pushes himself to the limit, learning the form in real time. He's discovering what his body can do, what divine energy feels like when properly controlled. It's intoxicating. For years, he's been a bomb waiting to explode. Now he's a laser, focused and deadly. But ultimately, Beerus is stronger. The god of destruction has millennia of experience, and Goku has minutes. When Beerus decides to end it, he does so with a single devastating strike that sends Goku plummeting toward the ocean. Goku loses, but he loses gracefully. Beerus spares the Earth. He's entertained. He even offers a compliment, which for Beerus is basically a marriage proposal. The red fades from Goku's hair. He braces himself for the return of the gold, the weight, the isolation. It doesn't come. His hair is black. Regular, normal black. His base form. What? Goku stares at his hands. I'm back? I'm actually back to normal? The celebration is short-lived. An hour later, while sitting with his family, eating an actual meal at an actual table, the red returns. His hair shifts color mid-bite. The fiery aura pulses around him. Guys? Goku says nervously. "I think it's happening again." And just like before, it sticks. His cells adapted. They remembered the God Ki, the divine frequency. And now that's his new permanent state. Super Saiyan God. Locked in. "Of course," Vegeta mutters. "Of course it locked again. Why would anything be simple with you, Kakarot?" But here's the thing. God Ki is different. It's controlled. Refined. Goku can touch people again. He can sit at the dinner table without cracking the plates. The isolation of Super Saiyan 3 is gone, but a new isolation takes its place. Mortals can't sense him anymore, at all. He walks into a room, and unless someone sees him with their eyes, they have no idea he's there. Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, even Piccolo, they all lose the ability to feel his presence. It's weird, Krillin admits. You're standing right there, and my ki sense says the room is empty. It's like you're a ghost, Goku. Training becomes strange. Gohan spars with his father, and it's disorienting. He can see Goku's movements, but his instincts keep screaming that no one is there. It throws off his timing, his reactions. Goku is on a different frequency now. He's technically a deity, and that comes with a fundamental separation from the mortal plane. Then Frieza comes back. Golden Frieza. 4 months of training condensed into a perfect weapon of vengeance. He's gunning for Goku specifically, and he's strong enough to back up his arrogance. Whis has been training Goku and Vegeta for months by this point, teaching them about divine ki control, the refinement of energy beyond mortal limits. And Whis gives Goku a warning. If you combine the Super Saiyan form with God Ki, the result will be tremendously powerful. But it requires absolute focus, perfect control. You cannot waver for even a moment. Goku understands the risk. If he transforms, it might lock again. He might lose something else. But Frieza is tearing through his friends. Piccolo goes down. Gohan is struggling. Vegeta is holding the line, but barely. Goku makes the call. He reaches inside, finding the Super Saiyan trigger. But instead of the old Golden Rage, he channels it through God Ki. The energy shifts, restructures. His hair turns blue, a perfect Saiyan. The aura becomes dense, concentrated. He turns Super Saiyan Blue. The fight with Frieza is decisive. Goku's control is absolute. Every punch lands perfectly. Every dodge is precise. He reads Frieza's movements before they happen, countering with surgical efficiency. Frieza can't believe it. He spent 4 months pushing his body past its limits, unlocking a form that should have made him untouchable. And here's Goku, fighting like a machine, dismantling every technique Frieza throws at him. What are you? Frieza snarls, his golden aura flickering. I'm not sure anymore, Goku admits honestly, but whatever I am, it's stronger than you. He dismantles Golden Frieza piece by piece. The tyrant's stamina fails before Goku's does. The transformation that Frieza sacrificed everything for crumbles under the weight of Goku's divine precision. Frieza falls. Vegeta finishes him off with a blast that erases any chance of regeneration. The Earth is saved, and then the dust settles, and Goku realizes what he's done. The blue won't fade. His hair stays Saiyan. The divine aura remains locked around him. Super Saiyan Blue is now his permanent state, but this form is different from all the others. Blue requires perfect ki control at all times, constant focus. His mind can never truly rest. Even sleeping requires maintaining that internal balance, or his energy might destabilize. He becomes hyper-aware, calculating, almost mechanical in his precision. Chi-Chi notices it first. You don't laugh like you used to, she tells him one evening. They're sitting on the porch watching the sunset. Goku's blue hair catches the light, making him look like a statue carved from sapphire. Goku wants to argue. He opens his mouth to crack a joke to prove her wrong. Nothing comes out. He can't find the humor. The mental focus required to maintain the form has crowded out the spontaneity, the silliness. I know, he finally admits. I feel it slipping away, the goofy part of me. It's getting harder to reach. Chi-Chi takes his hand. At least he can still feel that. Is the power worth it? She asks softly. Goku stares at the horizon. The question haunts him. I don't know anymore, he says. I really don't know. And that, folks, is where we're leaving part 3. The tragedy continues. Goku escaped the isolation of Super Saiyan 3, only to find new forms of separation. God Ki cut him off from mortal senses. Blue is stealing his personality. He's becoming something refined, precise, powerful beyond imagination, but less and less like the goofy Saiyan who just wanted a good fight and a big meal. The question now is, what happens when he pushes even further? What happens in the Tournament of Power when the stress finally cracks his carefully maintained control? And can Ultra Instinct save him, or is it just another cage? Next time, in Part 4, we're diving into the final act. Goku Black, the Tournament of Power, and the ultimate question. What does it mean to achieve perfection if you lose yourself in the process? If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Let's aim for 50 likes to get Part 4 out quickly. Drop a comment below. Would you trade your personality for ultimate power? Is the focus worth the cost? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.